यहाँ पे इनके ताली बजा रहे हैं जी।
क्योंकि क्या हाई पोजीशन पे जाके काम करने जाते हैं, तो वो यही कहता है ऊपर वाला कि तुम्हें काम आता है तो काम ही करो।
Respected Vice Chancellor Ma'am, our Chief Guest and our guest of honor, distinguished dignitaries and our participants, a very good morning to all of you. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor Ma'am, Professor Najma Akhtar Ma'am, to please have a seat on the dais. I request our Chief Guest, Professor D.D. Sharma, Sir, our guest of honor, Professor Ashok Kumar Ganguly Sir, Professor M. Sami Sir, Dean Faculty of Natural Sciences, and Professor Amir Azam, Chairman of the conference, to please join Honorable Vice Chancellor Ma'am on the stage and have their seats on the dais. With due permission from Chief Patron of our conference, Vice Chancellor Professor Najma Akhtar Ma'am, I'd like to start the opening session of the program. Ma'am, we seek your kind permission to start this program. Thank you, ma'am.
On behalf of the organizing committee, I, Afreen Inam,
And I, Zeba,
formally welcome you all to National Conference on Advanced Functional Materials, NCAFM 2019. We are highly honored by your gracious presence at this conference. As per cultural tradition of Jamia Millia Islamia, we will begin our program with Tilawat-e-Quran Pak. I would like to request Dr. Shahnawaz Sahab to please come up on the stage and recite few verses from Quran Pak to seek blessings from Almighty.
अस्सलामु अलैकुम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। इक़रा बिस्मि रब्बिकल्लज़ी खलक़। खलक़ल इंसान मिन अलक़िन। इक़रा व रब्बुकल अकरम। इक़रा व रब्बुकल अकरम अल्लज़ी अल्लम बिल क़लम। अल्लमल इंसान मा लम यअलम। सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम। तर्जुमा। पढ़ो अपने रब के नाम से जिसने पैदा किया, जिसने इंसान को खून के लोथड़े से पैदा किया। पढ़ो और तुम्हारा रब ही सबसे बड़ा करीम है, जिसने कलम से लिखना सिखाया और इंसान को वो सब कुछ बताया जो वो नहीं जानता था। Recite with the name of your Lord who created. He made man from the clot of blood. Recite, for your Lord is the most generous, who taught writing by the pen, taught man what not. Shukriya.
thank you, Dr. Shahnawaz Saab, for the enlightening recitation. We would now like to welcome our distinguished guests by presenting bouquet. For this, I request Ms. Afreen Inam to welcome Professor Najma Akhtar Ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor Jamia Millia Islamia, by presenting a bouquet. I request Ms. Aisha to welcome our chief guest, Professor D.D. Sharma, by presenting a bouquet.
I request Ms. Zeba to welcome our guest of honor, Professor Ganguly sir, by presenting a bouquet. Now I request Ms. Rafat Khan to welcome Professor Sami, Dean Faculty of Natural Sciences, by presenting a bouquet. I request Ms. Aisha Gaur to welcome Professor Amir Azam, Chairman of the conference, by presenting a bouquet.
Now we move on. Advanced functional materials are the backbone of nanochemistry, which is an interdisciplinary field involving the properties of matter and its application to various areas of science and engineering. Research on advanced materials makes strong connection between different fields in basic sciences, engineering, and medical sciences. This conference aims to cover a wide range of interdisciplinary topics dealing with aspects of advanced functional materials.
Now I request Dr. Taqir Ahmed, Convener NCAFM 2019, to present the conference report. Sir, please.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Najma Akhtar Madam, Chief Guest of the conference, Professor D.D. Sharma, Guest of Honor, Professor Ganguly, Professor Sami, Dean, Faculty of Natural Sciences, Professor Amir Azam, Chairman of this conference and Head of the Department, all invited guests, delegates, and students, a very warm good morning to all of you. The National Conference on Advanced Functional Materials, that is NCAFM 2019, is being organized under the aegis of MHRD Spark Scheme of Government of India. The MHRD Spark Scheme is sanctioned in the international collaboration with the Texas A&M University and the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, USA. The purpose of the Spark Scheme is to improve the research collaboration of India's higher educational system by introducing the academic and research collaboration with the best institutions of the world. Other objectives of Spark include the exchange of PhD scholars and the foreign faculty visit in the Indian institutions, as well as to organize high-profile annual national and international conference in India. The major issue worldwide is the global energy crisis, which arises with the climate change. Generally, fossil fuels are the main source of energy, but their high amount is responsible for the climatic change of the world and responsible for environmental pollution. Hence, the biggest challenge of this era for the scientist is to produce green and renewable energy. Therefore, the aim of this conference is to achieve the challenges of the alternate source of energy by the applications of advanced functional materials. These materials are the backbone of interdisciplinary research, which involves the properties of matter and its applications to various areas of basic sciences, engineering, and medical sciences. The recent developments in the nanotechnology have shown the production of much cheaper and more efficient tools for green energy, hydrogen storage, and cost-effective electrodes for hydrogen generation. This conference would bring together the fraternities from academics, research, and corporate world to discuss the exchange of state-of-art research and development and explore opportunities in the emerging areas of functional materials. The topics to be discussed in this conference include nanomaterials, nanostructures, fabrication and characterization of materials, advanced functional and structural materials, multifunctional applications, materials for energy conversion and storage, electrochemistry and energy, carbon materials and applications, photoelectrothermo, catalytic hydrogenation and catalytic and gas sensing materials and materials for biomedical applications. We have invited the best speakers of the country who are doing extraordinary research in the frontier areas of the present demand of globe. Among them, Professor D.D. Sharma, Professor Vijay Mohanan Pillai, Professor Balaji Jagirdar, Professor Anindo Bhattacharya, Professor Bodhraj Mehta, Professor Ramnan, Professor Ashok Kumar Ganguly, Professor Amitav Patra, Professor Absar Ahmed, Professor Farid Khan, Professor Ravi Shankar, Professor Anil Kumar, Professor Nagarajan, Professor Kailasan, Professor Sayan Bhattacharya, Professor N.B. Singh, Professor Samir Sapra, Professor Ingole, Professor Gurnule, and Professor Deka have very kindly accepted our request to make this event as a successful conference. However, Professor Ashutosh Sharma from DST Secretary, Professor V. Ram Gopal Rao, Director IIT Delhi, Professor Kulkarni, Professor Arun Chattopadhyay, Professor A.K. Tyagi, Professor Chandravas, and Professor Sebastian showed their inability to speak in this conference because of their preoccupied engagements, but they promised us that they will come to Jamia in December 2020 in our 4 days international conference, which will be organized on the same theme on the centenary occasion of Jamia Islamia. This conference attracted about 300 delegates from across the country. This conference is the grand collection of 2 plenary talks, 22 invited talks, 8 short lectures by young faculty members, and 130 poster presentations. This event is supported by the MHRD Spark scheme of the Government of India and partially funded by SERB DST, CSIR, INSA, Perkin-Elmer, Helion, Ekta, Venture, City, Anton Par, Pequant, and ADL. I am also pleased to share that Materials Today Proceedings and Elsewhere Journal is agreed to publish the conference quality research papers after peer review. So we shall invite the papers immediately after the conference to submit the full-length papers for peer review process as per the journal policy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for presenting a deep insight about the theme of the conference through the conference report.
Now, I'd like to request Professor Amir Azam, the chairman of the conference NCAFM 2019, to formally welcome our notable guests and participants who have come from different parts of the country to be the part of this event.
Good morning. It is a great honor that our department is holding 2 days national conference on advanced functional materials under the aegis of MHRD Spark scheme. Firstly, on behalf of all the members of organizing committee and being a chairman of NCAFM 2019 and head department of chemistry, I like to express my great pleasure in welcoming our Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Najma Akhtar, Chief guest of the event Professor D.D. Sharma, J.N. Tata Chair Professor of ISC Bangalore, Guest of Honor Professor A.K. Ganguly, Deputy Director IIT Delhi, Professor Mohammad Sami, Dean Faculty of Natural Science, all esteemed invited speaker, Professor Vijay Mohanan, ISR Tirupati, Professor Balaji Jagirdar, ISC Bangalore, Professor Aninda Bhattacharya, ISC Bangalore, Professor B.R. Mehta, IIT Delhi, Professor Ramanan, IIT Delhi, Professor Patra, IACS, Calcutta, Professor Farid Khan, Sagar University, Professor Absar Ahmed, AMU Aligarh, Professor Nagarajan, Delhi University, Professor Ravi Shankar, IIT Delhi, convener of this conference, Dr. Taqir Ahmed, and other dignitaries on and off the dais, and all delegates. Jamia Millia Islamia was established in 1920 and became a central university in 1988 by an act of parliament. The institution today holds the torch of illumination, giving shape to ideas and fostering innovation. Jamia is accredited grade A by NAC in 2015, the Ministry of HRD's NIRF has placed it on 12th position in all the India University category consecutively since last 3 years. Jamia has taken a giant leap of 200 numbers in the latest international ranking by Times Higher Education of World Universities 2020, where it has secured a place in between 600 to 800. It is also placed in between 750 to 1000 in QS World University Ranking 2020. Recently, US News Best Global University Ranking has placed JMI under chemistry discipline at 582 globally. The Department of Chemistry of Jamia Millia Islamia was established in 1963 and is considered as one of the leading departments of the university. The department is actively pursuing teaching and research programs in basic as well as applied and thrust areas of chemistry. The PG course in material chemistry was started in 1985, followed by the inclusion of 3 more branches, organic, inorganic, and physical chemistry in 1992. The department offers BSc Honours Chemistry, MSc with specialization in inorganic, organic, physical, and material chemistry, and PhD program in the same discipline. We have been constantly striving towards improvement in curriculum and research activities of the department, which is evident from high citation index and impact factors. Currently, the department has 16 faculty members which are actively engaged in research and has published more than 500 research papers in reputed peer-reviewed journal during last 5 years. The publication ratio per faculty is as high as 5:1 per year. Some of the papers published in eminent journals such as Nature, Chemical Reviews, Nature Scientific Report, Chem Electrochem, Journal of Material Chemistry, Industrial and Engineering Chemistry Research, Inorganic Chemistry, Journal of Physical Chemistry, Dalton, Langmuir, RSC Advances, New Journal of Chemistry, Material and Design, and so on. Research projects of worth several crores have been successfully completed by various faculty members from various national and international funding agencies like DST, CSIR, UGC, DRDO, DBT, Ministry of Environment and Forest, University of Tabuk, Government of Saudi Arabia. On the basis of teaching and research, the department has received DST FIST and UGC DRS1 and DRS2 Special Assistant Program of UGC. The department regularly organizes seminar, conferences, and invited lecture by eminent scientists and researchers from various universities, research institutes within India and abroad. The department has time and again participated actively in academic as well as research scheme launched by the Government of India. It is evident from the fact that the department received 2 GYAN schemes sanctioned by MHRD in 2016-17, and recently 2 proposals have been sanctioned under the newly launched MHRD Spark scheme, one of which is among the highest grant in the university that was sanctioned to Dr. Tawqir Ahmed and Dr. Ufan Arias. It is indeed a great matter of pride and achievement for the department. I hope this conference will benefit youth and researchers through rigorous interaction and discussion with the renowned scientists of the country. I look forward for such active participation in our future 4 days international conference on advanced functional material, which will be held in December 2020 under centenary celebration of Jamia Millia Islamia and in association with MHRD Spark scheme, sanctioned in collaboration with Texas A&M University and University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, USA. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, sir, for presenting a warm welcome to our invited dignitaries and participants.
It is indeed our great honor to have Professor Dipankar Das Sharma as our chief guest today. Popularly, he is known as DD. Professor DD, he holds adjunct, honorary and visiting professors at several international and national institutions such as École Polytechnique France, University of Vienna, Uppsala University, Sweden, University of Tokyo, and at almost all eminent institutions of India such as TIFR Mumbai, IACS Kolkata, ISER Kolkata, JNCSR Bangalore, and many more.
Professor Sarma has around 500 scientific publications, 9 patents with more than 17,800 citations and an H index of 71. His areas of interest include experimental and theoretical studies covering broad areas of solid-state chemistry, condensed matter physics, material science, spectroscopy, nanoscience, and energy science. He serves as senior editor and editorial member of over 15 international journals.
Presently, Professor DD holds various positions such as J.N. Tata Chair Professor, Senior Editor at ACS Energy Letters, Honorary Professor at JNCSR Bangalore, Honorary Professor at SNBN CBS Kolkata, Eminent Visiting Fellow, IACS Kolkata. Professor DD has touched and influenced lives of many not only by his scientific contributions but also by his infectious laughter, passion, wit, and generosity. His exceptional, remarkable, and distinguished contributions can be imagined by over his 65 international and national awards.
With these words, I request Professor Najma Akhtar ma'am to felicitate our chief guest, Professor D.D. Sarma sir, by presenting a memento and a shawl. It is our great pleasure to have with us as our guest of honor Professor Ashok Kumar Ganguly, sir, who is currently Deputy Director, Strategy and Planning, Institute Chair Professor and Professor of Chemistry at IIT Delhi. Professor Ganguly has also been a founding director of Institute of Nanoscience and Technology in Mohali from January 2013 to January 2018.
His areas of interest are in the design of nanostructured materials for applications in water purification, solar energy conversion, microfluidic devices, and high temperature superconductivity. He has published over 450 research papers and has 5 patents, and has an H index of 42 and I index of 72. A round of applause for all his achievements. He has completed successfully several research projects, including with industries also.
He is a recipient of various national and international awards. His national awards include National Award of Nanoscience and Nanotechnology given by DST, Government of India, Chemical Research Society of India, CRSI Medal, Material Research Society of India, MRSI Medal, CNR Rao, CRSI National Award, Chemical Excellence Award by Indian Society of Chemists and Biologists, and Professor CNR Rao, Bangalore, India Nano Award by Government of Karnataka.
He is a Fellow of Royal Society of Chemistry, London, Indian Academy of Sciences, Bangalore, National Academy of Sciences, Allahabad, and Asia Pacific Association of Materials. He also serves as members in various national and international journals.
With these words, I request Professor Najma Akhtar ma'am to please felicitate our guest of honor, Professor Ganguly sir, by presenting a shawl and a memento. It is our great pleasure to have with us our Honorable Vice Chancellor ma'am and Chief Patron of the conference, Professor Najma Akhtar, to boost us by her presence. Professor Najma Akhtar is an Indian academic administrator and the first woman Vice Chancellor of our university, Jamia Millia Islamia, since April 2019. Ma'am, you truly are an inspiration for all of us. She received a Commonwealth Fellowship to study University Administration at University of Warwick in UK and also sought training at the Institute of European Environmental Policy in Paris.
Ma'am has worked for 15 years at National Institute of Planning Administration and she has led courses for senior officials from 130 countries. She established the first state-level management institute at Allahabad and was controller of examination and director of academic programs at Aligarh Muslim University. She has also been a consultant to UNESCO, UNICEF and Danish International Development Agency.
Ma'am, under your dynamic leadership, Jamia is growing day by day. In a very short span of time, you have started several new courses and recently 4 new departments are added on Jamia land. We know you are working very hard to establish a medical college at Jamia and the whole Jamia Biradari is confident that you will achieve this mission for which we are waiting for more than a decade. With these words, I request Professor Sami to felicitate our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Najma Akhtar Ma'am, by presenting a memento and a shawl.
I request Professor Amir Hazam to present a memento to Dean Faculty Natural Sciences to Professor Sami Ahmed sir.
I request Dr. Taqir Ahmed sir to please present a memento to Chairman NCFM Professor Amir Hazam sahab.
I would now request Dean Faculty of Natural Sciences Professor Sami to address the gathering with faculty remarks.
Respected Vice Chancellor, other dignitaries on the dais, colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen. This is really great that Department of Chemistry is organizing this conference timely on a very, very hot topic. In fact, the Faculty of Natural Sciences has made enormous efforts in past 10 years for building research infrastructure in terms of the facilities and collaborations. And this today's meeting adds to that process. In fact, the year 2006, I remember, was a very important year in the history of Jamia. Great initiatives were taken in that year. It was for the first time, probably, it was felt strongly that Jamia is inferior to DU and JNU. It's very important that first of all we assess ourselves. Well, DU has a long history of eminence associated with it. Professor Kothari, Professor Ashok, Professor Das, and many others have been associated with it. Whereas the JNU was established with top to bottom approach. Enormous funding was pumped into it, and eminent people from India and abroad were brought to this institution. Unfortunately, Jamia has none of these features. So, in 2006, Mushirul Hasan, an eminent Vice Chancellor, in fact the architect of this university, who transformed this institution into the modern institution that we see today, he decided to establish several research centers, and according to him, Jamia would excel through these research centers. So it was a very important initiative. And a dozen of research centers were established, 2 of them, Center for Theoretical Physics, Center of Interdisciplinary Science in Basic Sciences, were established in the Faculty of Natural Sciences. 2 centers were added later. So, since then, Jamia really has done remarkably well. Our faculty has done pretty well. Well, today we have 6 fellows of academies of science in the faculty. This number is little larger than they have in DU, but little smaller than they have in JNU. Well, it is not out of the place to mention that Hamdard, we never pay attention, has 12 fellows of academies of science, thanks to the visionary vice chancellor of that university. So, well, now we also have competition with Hamdard University. Okay. So faculty has done pretty well, I said. And in 2015, our faculty bagged the first Visitors Award for research. That was great. Okay, and in 2006, a paper was written from the Center for Theoretical Physics, which found its place in the Nobel Committee document on accelerating universe in 2011. Yeah, so we didn't get Nobel Prize, but at least the name of Jamia Millia Islamia figures in that elite document of Nobel Committee. So whatever little achievement this faculty had is really associated to the collaborations, to the infrastructure that we established in this faculty. And it is very important that this faculty has a large network of collaborations today with research institutions in India and abroad. That adds to the profile of this faculty, and I am sure this meeting would add further to this process, and I am sure that new collaborations would originate from this meeting, which is the key to our success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now I request our guest of honor, NCAFM 2019, Professor Ganguly, to deliver the scientific remarks.
Good morning, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Madam Najma Akhtarji, Chief Guest Professor D.D. Sharma, and other dignitaries on the dais, to all the faculty of Jamia and elsewhere who are participating in this conference, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great honor and privilege to be standing here again. I have stood here earlier also, and I enjoy coming to Jamia. I have been coming to Jamia, I think, more than now 15 years on several occasions. I have been a member of the UGC committee for the Department of Chemistry, and I feel very much for Jamia's progress and its growth in national and international level. So I will always, whenever any invitation comes, I always accept to come to Jamia, also being very close to IIT, and more so now as Madam Najma ji is now in our Senate of IIT Delhi. She has joined our Senate, and we are very happy to have her in IIT Delhi. So I must say that, this meeting on advanced materials is, as you know, one of the major themes in the world because it transcends disciplines. It involves research and development on areas in which everybody in the world is concerned, ranging from climate change to energy to water and medical science. So materials are important from maybe 5000 BC when man started working with metals. And today we are reinventing. You won't believe today we are again working on metals, but what kind of metals? We are working on world's latest technology which people are working on are called high entropy metals and alloys. Can you make an alloy with 6 metals? Can you make an alloy with 8 metals? This is the world's very hot area. Places like MIT, Harvard, they are working in the material science department on such an area. So man always, metals and materials which are available on earth is of one kind. But man always strives to find new materials, and this research will always continue. Because as somebody has predicted, it is a Nature paper, how much do we know in this world about materials? It's very, very little. We have 118 known elements today. If you do some permutation and combination, how many materials can we make? It's like infinite, the number of just the stable elements you take, which are 82. If you do the number of permutation and combinations, it's a huge number. You and me will never see the light of those materials, and you don't know what material will be found tomorrow. Because in 1986, December, because the report came probably in December in a meeting, the famous superconductivity came. Nobody could think that you can make materials like that and make superconductivity at 30 Kelvin. People had worked for 80 years in labs which are the world's best, like ETH, IBM, Bell Labs. For 80 years, they were working on trying to increase superconductivity by 0.1 Kelvin. If 0.1 Kelvin increase, they publish a paper in PRL and all that. Here, there was a jump from 20 Kelvin, say from 13 Kelvin to 30 Kelvin, and the whole world changed in one day. From 86 December, within 93, probably 20,000 papers have been written in just 5 years. I'm just giving you one example. Similarly, in materials, there have been several breakthroughs, and you don't know what is round the corner. We had carbon nanotubes, fullerenes, we had GMR materials, we have now thermoelectric materials. Many of the thermoelectric materials we have worked 30 years back, we did not look at thermoelectricity. Similar selenides and chalcogenides people are working today. I had a PhD thesis in 2000 working on quaternary chalcogenides, which is hot topic today. But I did not measure the thermoelectric properties. We only did synthesis and crystal structure. And this was a PhD student in 1998-99. So the world changes properties. You must keep your eyes and ears open. And that is one thing meetings like this bring about, and young students learn to know. We all learned like that, attending meetings. IISc was a great place. We met several Nobel laureates. I remember standing on one leg to hear Professor S. Chandrasekhar. In one leg I was standing to hear him. They are great personalities. They come, and that's what makes an institution different. That's what makes an institution make a stamp on the next generation or future generations which will take science or technology ahead. I think Jamia has those prerequisites. I am sure with the faculty and research infrastructure which is being developed, and with the leadership of Madam Najma Akhtar, this university will go great places. I congratulate all the students and faculty to do great work together. The world needs to work together. All great things today normally are not individualistic. You have to collaborate to make big problems. Even you have to write proposals. You see, most of the major proposals, which worth crores, are not written by one person. You have to join hands together, chemistry with physics, physics with biology, physics with engineering, and then you frame a problem. And that problem should have some takers, maybe in DRDO, maybe in society, maybe in space, maybe in agriculture, maybe in medical science. These are some of the areas where there will always be takers, and you have to prepare your proposal with your expertise inbuilt in that. And your expertise may not be complete to solve a problem. So you need to collaborate maybe with a medical doctor or maybe with a pharmacologist, etc., to make major proposals. And those are the kind of proposals which government wants to look at today. Government doesn't want to look everything. When you start your career, it is okay. You write independent projects with 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, etc. But as you grow up, you must collaborate and make larger projects which will have a direction to attack one major problem of the country. and maybe of the world. See, if you talk of water or if you talk of pollution, it is a problem of the world. So you are attacking a major problem in the world. Maybe then you can get Ford Foundation or maybe Gates to contribute in those. Many faculty do that kind of projects. So I advise, whatever I cannot advise, I suggest that all of you put together your minds, work together. It's very important to work together. We should forget our independent, small pride and jealousies and all, and we should build big programs for the department, start a new program in the department, maybe forensic chemistry or something. Think big ideas. When you think big, it doesn't happen in one day. You have to slowly work on it. And I think you have all the ingredients, and with the leadership, I think Jamia will do a great thing. I wish you grand success in this meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for such informative and motivational words. Moving on, I would like to request Vice Chancellor Ma'am, Chief Guest and Guest of Honor to release the conference souvenir.
We now request Professor D.D. Sharma, Chief Guest NCAFM 2019, to enlighten the gathering with his notable remarks through the inaugural address.
Respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Nazma Akhtar, Guest of Honor, Professor Ashok Ganguly, Professor Sami, Professor Azam, Professor Tokir Ahmed, all my colleagues, and my young friends, brothers and sisters here. I'm very happy to be here, and let me start by my word of welcome to all of you to this very interesting National Conference on Advanced Functional Materials, or NCAFM 2019. Already Ashok, I take the liberty of calling him Ashok because I know him from his student days. He cannot tell that about me. There's an asymmetry in being older. So Ashok already has actually very eloquently talked to you about the importance of this particular conference and these types of conferences. I'll not repeat those words, and I'll be brief for the sake of time. But I do believe that materials play a very important role and has played a very important role all through the ages. In fact, if you think of the growth of civilization of humankind, you'd notice that it's always been designated by some materials. It's the Iron Age, Bronze Age. Before that, you had Stone Age. Materials discovery and materials processing drive human civilization and has always driven the human civilization. I mean, in these days, and with my young friends around, they would be thinking that what about in the world of Twitter and Facebook, where I fortunately don't exist, must be driven by internet, which is not materials. But you're completely mistaken. The fact that the internet pervades our life, and this Internet of Things that control our life and sometimes threaten to take over our lives, is actually driven by discovery of materials and material processing. The fact that you have such tremendous power in the internet are driven by the fact that you have a huge bandwidth of data transfer, which are driven by fundamental discoveries of materials and material processing, computers which have now gone down to sub-10 nanometer technology, which is also possible only because of discovery of various ingredients of materials and processing. So there is no way of escaping. If you want to have growth of civilization, there is no way you can escape paying attention to materials. In fact, I've been talking about it at many places that though materials have always played a very important role, it seems to play increasingly, ever increasingly more important role in scientific research. And for the last couple of decades, and my prediction for the next several decades, scientific research and technological innovation would be driven by materials. On a lighter note, sometimes I point out to my younger friends that if you are not doing research on materials, then your research is immaterial. And that sort of drives home the point. So I'll not spend more about it because we have a virtual feast of academic excellence lined up very ably by the organizers led by Professor Ahmed. It's a very impressive lineup of talks, so I don't want to preempt any of that. But I would like to say how happy I am to be in Jamia Millia Islamia for the first time. I apologize for having taken so many years to visit this place. But as I was mentioning to Vice Chancellor, that once I go to a place, there's a tendency that I keep going back there, and I hope to be back here. Because clearly it's a remarkable place for its excellence. As you have heard, it belongs to the top 1% globally of all universities. And you have to really appreciate, I mean, it's a very non-trivial statement to be the top 1% of all universities globally. It has not only academic excellence, I'm also aware of its very important historical role that has led to now the next year being the centenary celebration, and I look forward to be proudly taking part in the centenary celebration of Jamia. Because from its inception within AMU many years ago, it also has a statement towards the identity of India and independence of India. So it has a very rich history that we should indeed be extremely proud of, and I'm personally very proud of to be part of it today. With these very brief remarks, let me thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to be with all of you here, and I wish a great success to this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words.
I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Ma'am, the Chief Patron of the conference, to deliver the presidential address.
Professor D.D. Sharma, G.N. Tata Chair Professor of IISc Bangalore and the chief guest of this event. Professor A.K. Ganguly, Deputy Director of IIT Delhi and the guest of honor of this conference, Professor Sami, Professor Amir Azam, Dr. Tokir, delegates and dear students. A very good morning to each of you. I thank my guests for coming here, those who are on the dais and those who are in front here, for coming to Jamia, because we want to showcase what we are doing. And this is a time when we need a pat on the back by the eminent people. I had asked our Professor Amir Azam not to call the Vice Chancellor or anybody else for presiding over, but to call the most eminent people in this area. And I'm so happy that he has been able to do it. And from my side, I'm welcoming you and requesting you to keep visiting. Once you have been here, please keep visiting Jamia. And for Jamia, my message is that don't let them forget Jamia. It is a matter of privilege that the Department of Chemistry of Jamia Millia Islamia has taken up the initiative to conduct a 2-day national seminar conference on advanced functional material under the aegis of SPARK scheme of MHRD, Government of India. The SPARK initiative is aimed at developing strong research collaboration between Indian research groups with leading universities of the world and produce high quality research publication and to improve world reputation and ranking of Indian institutions. In this context, I am happy to share that recently Jamia has made its entry in US News about under Best Global University, and the research work in the field of chemistry of Jamia has secured a respectable position. I must say that this progress or any progress in this area which takes us to a higher level is because of the relevant and high-level researches done by our teachers. So I would like an applause for the teachers also here. The society at large has been benefited by the functional materials, and research in this area is indeed growing at a very fast pace, as already told by our eminent speakers here. Developing advanced materials requires the expertise of various disciplines of chemistry, physics, metallurgy, and biology. Therefore, the theme of the conference is a thought-provoking topic. As I would also point out the tip that Professor Ganguly gave, that for writing proposals, we should have collaborations, which are essential. So we must get out of my research mode to our research mode and have collaborations within the university as well as outside between different universities. Promotion of such research areas is vital to keep industry and academia at the cutting edge with a view to enhance the nation's industrial competitiveness. Such interactive programs held at academic institutions provide a feasible platform for the younger generation who is sitting there to interact with researchers across various disciplines and to enrich their knowledge. I learned that this conference is a mini galaxy of eminent scientists as listed out in this program, in this session, from premier institutions across the country. Most of the speakers are being highly reputed members of empowered committees of various funding agencies. I'm sure this platform and their presence will benefit Jamia and the faculty members to attract various schemes and grants, and as announced by the government from time to time. I must say that we are always in a research financial crunch. We always need more money for more better research, and therefore your presence, your influence on these people, on the teachers and students, will definitely make them more ready to ask for funding by writing good proposals and doing good research. Students, faculties, and all participants can gain information about the latest advancement in various branches of chemistry and can also utilize this opportunity to openly exchange views on the frontier areas of research through such conferences. The diversity of lectures covered in the conference shall benefit the participants in designing innovative strategies to develop advanced materials with the full potential of traditional knowledge of their respective discipline. This, I understand, this conference is a curtain raiser for the much bigger, or a precursor for the much bigger international conference which is coming up soon, I think in December, as part of our international, as part of our centenary celebrations, as we have entered into our 100th year, and it's not a one-day birthday that we are going to celebrate, we'll celebrate it the whole year. So as most of the celebrations will be in form of international conferences, invited lectures and many other academic activities. There will be some fun also, definitely, but centenary celebration is of 1 year of academic activities. We look forward a lot. I wish the conference a great success and hope that the participants will be greatly benefited by the deliberations. I request the guests, the eminent researchers, I thank for visiting today, and I request them to keep in touch, to provide their guidance, their knowledge to Jamia faculty and students. But we are at Jamia, we are not only trying to attract the best professors as our faculty, but also trying to get the youngsters as assistant professors here, so that those who are coming from universities, good universities, nationally and internationally, so that we get a foundation on which our researchers will be there. I thank all of you, and I wish this conference a great success. Jai Hind, and God bless you and thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful words full of insight. Now, we would like to request all our dignitaries on the dais to release information brochure for our next international conference on advanced functional materials, ICAFM 2020, which will be held in December 2020 under the centenary celebrations of Jamia Millia Islamia and MHRD Spark program.
Now we are at the end of our inaugural session, and it is the time for the formal vote of thanks. So I request Dr. Taqir Ahmed Sir, the convener of conference NCFM 2019, to please come up to formally propose the vote of thanks to all our dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, and the delegates of the conference. Sir, please.
Good morning to all of you again. It is my pleasure to deliver a formal vote of thanks on the occasion of today's National Conference on Advanced Functional Materials to all who have tried to make this event happen in this majestic way. First of all, I would like to thank Professor D.D. Sharma for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest for the inaugural function and grace the occasion by delivering a plenary talk. Sir, we are extremely thankful to you for sparing your valuable time in your academically very tight schedule and accepting our invitation not only to be the plenary speaker but also to agree to be with us till the end of the conference. We are extremely thankful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Najma Akhtar Madam, for the kind permission to organize the conference in the university, and with her generous support, the things become manageable. Madam, we are really thankful to you for accepting our invitation to preside over the inaugural function. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I also thank Professor Ashok Kumar Ganguly, Deputy Director of IIT Delhi and former Director of INST Mohali, for his constant guidance and supportive hands in the preparation of this program. Sir, we are really thankful for your thoughtful ideas and valuable support for this event, as well as for accepting our invitation to be the guest of honor for this inaugural function. Thank you very much, sir. Any conference cannot be successful without having the star speakers. Hence, I must express my sincere thanks and greetings to the galaxy of speakers, Professor K. Vijay Mohan Pillai, Professor Balaji Jagirdar, Professor Anindya Bhattacharya, Professor Bodhraj Mehta, Professor Ramanan, Professor Ganguly, Professor Amitav Patra, Professor Absar Ahmed, Professor Farid Khan, Professor Ravi Shankar, Professor Anil Kumar, Professor Nagarajan, Professor Kellasam, Professor Sayan Bhattacharya, Professor Sameer Sapra, Professor N.B. Singh, Professor Praveen Ingole, Professor Gurnule, and Professor Shashank Dekra for accepting our invitation to deliver the lectures on the frontier areas of advanced functional materials in their busy schedule and give a finite shape to the conference. We are also grateful to the valuable suggestions, huge appreciation and hearted support from Professor Mohammad Sami, the Dean Faculty of Natural Sciences, in the execution and the preparation of the conference. Thank you, sir. I could not forget the unconditional support from the head of the department, Professor Amir Azam. He has been very active and supportive for this event. So I cannot forget those moments which you have spent with us on the roads, market, various offices to bring the conference in this shape. I have no hesitation to say that you have given us free hands to achieve this mission. I am extremely thankful to you, sir. Needless to mention the invaluable support that the members of the local organizing committee have provided at any hour of the day and the night. I would also deeply thank all the faculty members of the Department of Chemistry for their valuable support and suggestions from time to time. I especially thank Dr. Fana Riaz, Dr. Fana Riaz, who is the co-convener of this conference, Dr. Sapan Kumar Jain, Dr. Rajan, Dr. Abul Bashir, Dr. Jeba, and Dr. Afreen for bringing this event in this amazing shape. This conference would not have been possible to organize without the complete dedications of the volunteers, like Dr. Ruby, Umar, Amir, Huma, Naeem, Farah, Nitika, Aisha Gaur, Fajil, Asim, Jannatul Jia, Iftikhar, and many more. The list is endless and difficult for me to read all the names. I would like to say about my volunteers that they did not sleep in this week and worked as a team with us for the grand success of this conference. Please give a big hand to my volunteers. I am also thankful to the staff of Jamia Administration, the staff of Ansari Auditorium, the Nehru Guest House, UGC Academic Staff College, Dean's Office Natural Science, Center for Information Technology, MCRC, Sanitation, Horticulture, Proctor Office and Security Department for their wholehearted support in organizing this conference, and more especially Professor Simi Frat Bashir and Professor Anisur Rahman, Director UGC Academic Staff College, for providing the necessary support whenever we require to organize this conference. I also express my gratitude to the staff of the Department of Chemistry for their help and support for this event. I must thank to all the delegates registered for the conference and the students of my department present in this auditorium. I am also thankful to Materials Today Proceedings and Elsewhere Journal for accepting our proposal to publish the conference quality research papers. It is a great thing for our conference. Very importantly, we would like to acknowledge and express our heartfelt thanks for the financial support, as no conference is possible without having the financial aid. First, I would like to deeply thank the MHRD Spark scheme of the Government of India for primary support to this conference. I also express my gratitude and sincere thanks to the government funding agencies like SERB, DST, and CSIR, New Delhi, Indian National Science Academy, INSA, New Delhi, for the financial assistance. I also express my grateful thank to all the industrial partners like Perkin Elmer, Helion Enterprises, Ekta Marketing Corporation, Venture Scientific, City Instruments, Anton Power, Pequant Scientific, ADL, and Harrier Enterprises to support of the conference. Director IIT Delhi, Professor V. Ram Gopal Rao, JN Tata Chair Professor, Professor D.D. Sarma, Deputy Director IIT Delhi, Professor K. Ganguly, and the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Jamia Millia Islamia, Professor Najma Akhtar, for giving their wishes and blessing message to the conference abstract booklet. I hope this conference will be a memorable one for all the participants. Thank you. Thank you very much.
As it is the time to now close the inaugural session, with due respect, I seek permission from Vice Chancellor Ma'am to close our inaugural session. Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. May I now request you all to please stand up for the national anthem.
Jai